Hello BGM4, how are you today? Hope you had a lovely day like I did. You know, this end of year, the weather has been quite good and pleasant and has permitted some awesome time of rehearsal, some awesome time, of meditation, and some awesome time of getting new stuff. In your secret place, your musical secret place, spending more time with my guitar and practicing over and over again, trying to get new stuff. And you know, the weather has been really, really amazing. Hope your weather has been good too. Yes, I promised today I was going to show you a new stuff, or let me say I was going to bring to you a new topic on the stunted bass player versus the stunts bass player. Now, it sounds quite funny somehow. That topic seems to look like a funny topic, right? Yes, but the truth is it's real. Sorry, we have the stunted bass players, those who their growth in bass playing is just there. They're just there. There's no movement beyond the average. They're just, they are somehow just lost in the crowd and really nothing special about them. Then we have the stunts bass player. Those are those bass players who have gone advanced. They've gone beyond the norm, the average kind of bass player, and they have moved way further. They've made the decision to step up their game. And our goal is to be the stunts bass player. Yes. Why I said that is because most or more often than not, we find ourselves amongst people, and a selection of quite a number of bass players, and what would make you stand out sometimes might be some extra stunts. I get this comment a lot from people like, when you play, you sound really unique, you fill up every space, but yet you are not busy. You're not busy. That means more like I know the right thing to play at the right position and at the right time. And, I don't sound empty. I sound full, but still meaningful. I hope you understand that. As much as I'm busy, it still doesn't disturb every other instrument on the set. And that's our goal as a bass player. Because the truth is sometimes you get hired for not just being the backup player, playing your simple groove. Now, this sounds lovely, right? But when you play it for a couple of minutes, when you have a musical piece that probably will last for 8 to 10 minutes, it could be really boring to have. You keep playing this all through. No. There has to be something different about you. If not, you'll be defined as the stunted bass player. So now, one of the reasons why I get hired to play on a couple of records and tracks is because of the mere fact that most times when I'm hired, they don't need a guitar player. The truth is, most times, I try to cover up every space as a bass player. So when you get to hear me play, I probably will run some stuff that the guitar player on a good day would run, but still maintain my position as a bass player. Although when there is a guitar player on the set, as much as possible, I try to minimize some of my runs and make use of probably chords or chord stunts or vibrato stunts or slap technique stunts. So just like when I have the bass line, now as a stunt bass player, I probably will add something like Now, that sounded quite engaging. So if I had started at, and I play this way, probably for the beginning part of the music or the piece, then later I could go. So now the difference between the two is one just sits on the groove, which is not bad. Not bad at all. But as much as possible, I try to see how I could get a little bit busier, but still very disciplined and still maintain a good level of musicianship. So now today I'm going to show you a couple of stunts that will spice up your play and take you from the level of just average or just a regular bass player to a bass player who has some good stunts that would really help to spice up their play as a bass player. So stay tuned for the couple of stunts I'll be showing you, and I'll play them fast and I'll play them slowly so you could actually grab them and, you know, incorporate them in your everyday grooving, but with as much discipline as possible. Or let me not say as possible, because what you might have in mind will be different from what, or could be different from the rules of music or the rules of the application of dynamics in music. So I would say as the music needs, because every music contains the spice it needs. You understand? I can't be boiling rice and apply and add sugar to it. I'll be killing myself. You understand? I can't be frying vegetables. Well, some people do it anyway, but to just prepare vegetable and put it in the frying pan like chicken, no, that's odd. So as much as is needed for that piece, and that's the place of maturity too in your play. You need to achieve a level of maturity so that when you play, you sound unique and at the same time disciplined, and you are stunts. In quotes, you are stunts. You are a stunts bass player. So I would explain with the groove. Okay, sorry. I was just getting myself prepared. So what we had on our groove. Now, the stunts I'll be showing you can actually be applied on basically almost any groove. Just be mindful of the tempo and the key. You understand? So now, the reason why I was able to do this is because I've mastered my fretboard. I use a 6-string bass guitar and I'm very used to it. So I had actually taken time over the years to master where these positions are. So what I did here was simply a vibrato between vibrato. So I slowed, landed on saw, then. So the beauty of it is being able to return back to your groove. You understand? You're returning back to your groove, not just playing radio and you now lost your footing and, you know, you find yourself somewhere else. So let me play the groove again. Now that's the second one. So I went. Now this is a chord stunt, if I may say, and but you need to be mindful if you're playing with a full band and you have a pianist or a guitarist on the band. You need to be very careful that you don't play the wrong combination of chords or the wrong components of your chord. So here what I had was Re, Do, Fa. Now that's the regular major combination, but now if I want to go on the minor combination, Re, Do, Fi. So I have this. So now added to the groove. Don't forget re, do, fi. It descends, you know, descends from the thickest to the highest point. Re, do, re, so, do, fi, re, do, fi. So if I'm having my normal regular major, I would have this fa instead of fi, but you could use any of them. So what I did here was that's Stunts 2. It should be really easy for you. Sorry, that was a short one. So what I did was, and I could still do, so that's another stunt. Another one is this. I'll play it slowly. I hope I can get it. It's been a while, but I'll play it slowly. So is this? So that's if I'm having a chord that, like I said, is the major, that's what I'll have. So it will be. So what I did was I slowed fa, do, fa, mi, fa. So now I'm sustaining my do, and I went. I'm still on fa, do, sustain. Then I go fa, mi, fa. Then I land on my thick re. I'm using the 6 strings, so you need to be careful about the order of the chords. So what I had was. I hope that's clear enough. So. So now what I played, where I played my re, it could be up here. And it could be open string of my 3rd string from the bottom is actually my re. So I could use that, especially when I wanted to sustain. So you can see the re is sustaining. So I went fa, do, still holding down my fa. I play my do. Then I strike my fa again. So that's our stunt number, I think that's number 3. So I'll give you one more. So now what I'll give you here is a slap technique on re. So I'll get this. So I went. Do, re. I did a slaw here using my thumb. Then I pluck on the octave, then hammer on. That's the octave of re. Hammer on do. Then thumb my la. I hope that's clear enough. So that's stunt number 4. Well, in the next video, I'll be showing you a couple of other stunts that you could apply on your everyday grooving and move from the point of being a stunted basis, let me say a stuntless. I could also use that word. to being a stunt bassist. So I hope you have a lovely day. God bless you.